Anne's in Perthshire now to meet the lady keeping an eye on it and discovering the story behind this piece of living history.
This is Fortingall near Aberfeldy. It's home to a hotel, a few houses, a church and the oldest tree in Britain.
Some say it's the oldest in Europe, but nothing is certain about this remarkable piece of vegetation.
It lives behind this locked gate, surrounded by a wall. If I want to get a closer look, I'll have to go and see Fran.
Fran Gillespie is one of Perth and Kinross Countryside Trust's tree wardens, and she's the gatekeeper for the Fortingall Yew.
How old is the tree, Fran?
Well, there's all kinds of dates been suggested for it, from 9,000 years, 5,000 years, 3,000 years, and nobody knows for sure, because you can't date an ancient yew tree, because the normal method of dating a tree is to count the tree rings from the heart of it, but the heart of an ancient yew decays, and that's what happened here. The most recent opinion is that it's probably between 2,000 and 3,000 years old.
Alive when the Romans marched through here, many thousands of hands have touched its gnarled ancient bark, but not mine.
There you are, Anne. Welcome to the Fortingall Yew. But I'm sorry, I can't let you inside.
Oh, why is that?
Well, we used to let people in, but we've got pretty worried now about a disease that attacks the roots of yew trees and oak trees, and it can be carried on people's shoes or clothes. If it gets into the roots, it would kill the tree. And we've decided it's too big a risk, so now we don't let anybody in, except me. I go in occasionally to clear up and pull up the brambles, but otherwise nobody goes into the enclosure now.
It was a different story in 1964. Back then, you could get a proper look.
100 years ago, the heart of the tree filled this walled area. Now, as yews often do, the centre has died and disintegrated, but young shoots have grown into new trees around the edge.
That ability to regenerate has made the yew a symbol of immortality for thousands of years, a sacred species for many.
When the Christian missionaries came here from Iona in the late 7th century, they tended to put their preaching places on sites that were already sacred. And we know that the yew tree was considered sacred by the people here.
That explains the church. A wall was built in the 18th century to protect the yew from souvenir hunters. And even today it attracts visitors who feel the yew is more than just a tree.
We get tourists from all over the world, but we also get pagans coming, wanting to hold ceremonies under the tree, and unfortunately some of them climb in over the wall. So I've had to chase a few out on various occasions. And we get people coming to sing to the tree and play music to the tree, which is very nice, as long as they do it outside the enclosure.
Sacred to some, it's a thing of beauty for Fran.
I love the tree. I just feel very honoured to be one of the caretakers of such an ancient and wonderful thing.
What's the future, do you think, for this tree?
Well, if global warming continues, I reckon in 100 years or less there won't be the Fortingall yew, because warm weather like that is not good for yew trees. They prefer a cool climate. But under normal circumstances, the tree could continue, I hope, for thousands of years more.
Just how old the Fortingall yew tree really is anyone's guess. 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 years old. Having seen it, it really doesn't matter. It's a mystery and it'll continue to fascinate for as long as it's there.